Whew. Okay. Ugh, dude, I almost started this a whole hour late. I said as soon as servers was gonna go up, I was gonna be here. Bro, this is like the second time this has happened. I don't know why. Every single time I like convert the time and it says 11. And then also when you go to the Apple Store, it says 11. So I thought that's when servers was gonna go back up. But I was watching just random stuff on YouTube and I got a notification from Hoyo Lab and then another one from Genshin from like a different server talking about the resin refilling. Unbelievable. But anyways, at least finally here. I keep on, bro. I always keep on, like literally, it's not my fault though. Cause like I said, I converted the time and it said 11.
Hey! The Fontanalia Film Festival should be happening over in Fontaine right now. Wonder if our friends at Musketeer Pictures are taking part. Let's head over and check it out. Maybe there's even something we can help with.
Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, let me just do this real quick. No, oh, it's Tuesday. Hold on. Oh, wait, but the talent thing is not, yeah, you could do all of them. I forgot about that. At the start of a new server, you could do all of them for like a week and a half. Bro, they need to change this thing. This just needs to be a permanent thing, not a limited time thing. Even though it kind of does feel semi-permanent, because when second phase happens, they also do this, the available limited time. But that one is shorter than the first phase. But still. Yeah, because I was doing this Sunday. I did it early Sunday. And then I was playing Neverness to Everness. Oh my god, dude, I finally got Chaos. I got Chaos and his weapon. And I got his glider. I'm kind of tempted to keep on going for his outfit and car. But I don't know. But yeah, alrighty.
The Shelby...
No more lies. It all adds up. It all falls into place. No more lies.
Can't run from death.
Now that he says that, can't run from death. I wonder if those Fatui enemies are under Pantalone. But we'll probably get the answer in Shesnaya. Well, we'll definitely get the answer in Shesnaya. Not probably.
Can't run from death.
But yeah, man, I'm so excited. I can't wait for this. This is such. I already could tell. There's gonna be like back to back like crazy reveals. The Pioneer which is most likely Jacob. I will honestly be shocked if it's, well, if it's someone like completely random, like the Torre, that's like a holy shit. But I don't see that happening. But if it's like Renee, I will kind of be a little shocked also. If it's Alain himself, I wouldn't be necessarily like shocked. I feel like that was just too easy. That's just way too easy of a guess for it to be Alain. I truly think it's Jacob because of his connection to the Abyss.
The show begins!
He probably made the bridge between Nubelong, the third descender, and of course Alain. With him being in the middle as the pioneer. But yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, I got a tiny bit of sniffles, unfortunately. But I don't think it's gonna turn into a whole entire sickness thing. Oh my god, can you imagine? 3 times in a single year. Ugh, Lord. The thought of that is just dreading.
Ad Astra.
Even though the second one
Thank you for completing today.
wasn't bad. It wasn't even like a full week. I guess you could say maybe it was like a full work week because it was like 5 days, maybe 6. But that one wasn't bad. The one in February, oh, dude, dude, it was really bad. It was like defying that bad. That's how bad it was. I don't know why I still laugh at that when I literally almost died, but yeah, that's fine. Oh man. But yeah, for this, of course my expectations is high. But I already know there's gonna be some lore people that's gonna be thinking like some out of like the world extraordinary type of lore, which I mean we'll probably will semi have, but like stuff connected to like Shesnaya and talking about Celestia itself, I don't think all of that is gonna happen. I think it's just gonna be obviously Pioneer, a little bit of New Belong, Columbina obviously also, because there's Kuhenki stuff. Even though I don't think she made those Kuhenkis, those were probably New Belong's creations. And maybe the Pioneer on the moon, aka possibly Jacob. And then of course Alain, Renee, that whole little group, Marianne, which is obviously Sandrone. They better confirm it 100%, even though we all know 100% Sandrone is Marianne. It's so obvious. But I want the game just to say it itself. So I'm expecting that. I'm also probably expecting some cutscene with Marianne. Well, yeah, Marianne also. But more so of Alain, like, creating Sandrone as a way to say, like, goodbye to Marianne, or something like that. because now Sandrone is like a different personality from Marianne, even though she's based on Marianne, if that makes sense. But yeah, so probably it might get a little emotional, possibly. We'll see. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, because with IMF and Rover,
Take me up.
even though those are two completely different
I'm
games,
tired already.
but when he finally saved IMF, that was like emotional. But I didn't feel like a oh my god, this is like so sad type of thing. Okay, I
Get
just
him.
wasted that. I don't even know what the hell I was doing.
This moment will be frozen in time. Cool.
Many happy returns. Sorry, pal.
But yeah. Oh, the third Descender. Because of the whole linchpin thing.
Get to work.
We'll get some information about that.
End them.
Don't get frostbite.
Mighty mythical beast.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. But I'm not expecting, like I said before, like some like crazy, insane, like out of the ordinary
Ninjutsu.
lore or I don't know, whatever. Like I said earlier, you know how my brain is.
Many happy returns.
Alright. Oh, now that I see, usually I don't read this stuff because I just go on the fly. But I saw a short yesterday from like one of the, actually he's one of the whales. But he also does like what you call it? Like those like week early character early access things. And I was watching him use Sandrone, Miko, Columbina, and I don't know who the fourth person was. Because he wasn't using, or he didn't switch to the fourth person, so I don't know who the fourth person was. But the reason why I brought that up is because he was fighting like an enemy. I forgot which enemy. One of the world bosses. I can't remember who. But anyways, he was fighting one of the world bosses. And he used Columbina first. And then he used Yaimiko. And then was doing Luna Charged. And then he switched to her, Sandrone. And then it was doing Luna Charge and Stellar Conduit at the same time. Like literally at the exact same time. Because sometimes you could do a reaction and then you do another one, but then the other one could kind of just like override the previous one. It's basically almost like how Burgeon works. First you gotta do Bloom uh, and then the fire pops the little bloom things and then Burgeon happens. Burgeon, whatever the hell the word is. I'm pretty sure it is Burgeon. But yeah, so I thought maybe it was like that. But then I saw it again and then I realized that it was literally the exact same time that Lunar Charge was happening and Stellar Conduit. So is that like a C6 thing? That they both could happen at the same time? And one reaction just overthrow like the other one? Cause I've never saw anything like that before. Cause you could tell, well, two things, because it literally says Lunar Charge and Stellar Conduit. And then the second thing, like when you're doing damage with the numbers and like the font changes. So the font for Lunar Charge and the font for Stellar Conduit was also happening at the same time. So like I said, it was like throwing me off because I'd never seen that before. But since he was doing everything C6, then I don't know if that's what it was. But yeah, so I want to see this real quick because I want to see if it actually mentions doing like a reaction at like two at the same time. Oh, now that I see physical resistance reduced. Um, I don't know about the second world boss on the moon or secret boss. Um, but I know the slime one. Apparently, for the slime, you have to use physical because it's like invulnerable to all reactions. So I guess Eula is gonna be meta just for like that 1 week or this 1 week, and then everybody defeats the boss, and you know she's non-meta again. Okay, honestly, I'm not even seeing anything. So maybe it is just a C6 thing. Hold on. I don't even know why I'm going through all of this. Oh wow. My type of build. But the crit rate would be like 30. Sometimes. I'm getting there to doing normal builds. Dude, that shit is just too much, man. It's too much. Hmm. I don't know. Is it a Conlabina C6 thing or a Miko? Since Miko also got a buff? I don't know, dude. Oh, I could have just done this. I was hoping circle. But whatever.
What a joke.
Oh, I love that. I love that burst so much. It fits her so well. Oh, they also did Chi-Chi. Dude, I forgot about all these people's buffs. Oh man.
Right here.
What did these people's things even do?
Let's test my hypothesis.
I don't even remember.
How tiresome. What a joke.
Kinda hoping it killed them.
Faster, wheel of life, sacred name, fortune. Stay clear. Emerge, right here. What a nuisance.
Huh, same thing.
Nothing lasts forever. Right now, life goes on. Enhanced Animal Module 75.
Ay, dude.
Anytime entertainment. Take to play?
Damn. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. She got a new costume. I also forgot about that. And Charlotte has one. Oh, yes. Yes. Actually, you know what? Let me hold on. Let me check. How many am I away? Because I'm on a guarantee. Let me see. It should be like 50 or 60 mark. Mm, oh no. It's close to 50. 48. Hmm. Uh, we got time. Because I'll get her. Then hopefully. Because in this, I'm only 110 away from getting a gold. So I hope to fucking God I get Yaimiko. If I don't, oh my God, that I'm just gonna get so pissed off. I might not even pull for her. I might just go straight to Sandrone's weapon. But I probably seriously should try to get her. Bro, oh my God, dude. Just me even thinking about it is getting me mad. Every other time I've always lost while pulling for her. Ah, man. Well, at least the good thing is with like the other games that I will pull for people and I will lose for them. Like the perfect example was Silver Wolf. But then I finally was able to get her in Saridra's first run. And then some other people from like different games. So hopefully that trend continues. And I could get Yaimiko. Because if not, dude, I'm gonna be so screwed. But anyways, I'm trying to. I'm trying to think if anything. Oh, they showed which was very early of this day's morning, basically midnight. They showed Adventurine, Elation. He's Quantum, the first real Quantum male. Because I'm not counting Archer. Archer is not a Star Rail character. I mean, he's in Star Rail, he's playable, but you know what I mean. He's not an original Star Rail character. So, him being the quote unquote first male Quantum, I don't count that. But anyways, yeah, Adventurine is the first real Star Rail male Quantum character. About time, dude. Because everybody else that was Quantum, again, I'm not counting Archer. But everybody else who was Quantum, it was literally all just females. And then, like 99.9% of Abundance was all male. But then you have the 4-star Yukon. She's the only female Abundance. But everybody else is male. I wonder why they did that. That has to be intentional. But I don't know why though. There has to be some lore reason. But we're not gonna go down that rabbit hole. Because we're gonna have to go to different rabbit holes. Especially with this whole going to the moon stuff. But yeah, they showed that. And then they showed Robin. She's Wind Remembrance. I remember the Remembrance. I think her element is wind. At first, when I saw them, I thought it was skins. I didn't even realize that it was like drip marketing. I thought it was just like skins that's just gonna come out like after Himiko's banner, or maybe during Himiko's update or banner. That's what I thought. And then I was actually paying attention to what was posted because I just saw the picture and I just saw the outfit and I was like, cool. And then then I left, and then I went back, and then I was like, okay, this is an actual playable thing. But oh my god, dude, these guys are finally listening to the people. Hoyoverse is finally starting to be smart. Because Wuwa, I know they did it with Arknights one time. I don't know if they did it with this banner or the one before that. But I know it was like maybe the second ever update. Like the developers themselves showed like characters and their animations and whatnot. I think Neverness also did the same thing. But the one who really started the whole thing was Wuthering Waves, showing like the animations. So Hoyoverse is finally being fucking geniuses and actually doing it consistently. Because they did it last year with Castris, and then they just never did it again. But like two weeks ago maybe, they showed Ramiel, god tier by the way. And then when they showed the drip marketing for Aventurine and Robin, they showed both of their assumed to be ultimates. They showed some animations, which, like I said, they're finally being smart. They need to do that with other characters. That's gonna be like a superstar type of character. Like if Alice comes out, they need to do the same thing with her. The Sarista in the future, and so on and so on. But yeah, I'm very, very surprised about, well, not too much, because I know last year, I talked about it a couple times, that there was a gigantic leak, or, well, at the time, I thought it was a quote-unquote leak, but now that I think about it, that leak probably is actually for real. Like, it probably did expose all the characters, because it talked about Silverwolf, it talked about Firefly, which that hasn't happened yet. It talked about Himiko, that's gonna happen. It talked about Robin. It talked about Aventurine. It talked about La Mancha, which ended up being Asheville. They talked about this has not happened yet either. March. Um. Uh. What's that dude's name from the Genius Society? I wish it was Screwlum. Actually, it did say Screwlum. Apparently, that one in the leak, it's quote unquote or leaked or whatever you want to say. that in the last banner in Acropolis is gonna be Screw'em, and the 4 star is supposed to be the other Genius Society kid. Um, oh my God, what is his name? He's the one that does the simulated universe stuff, and he was the only one to stop Polka Kakamon. That's a whole different rabbit hole. Because I think I figured out how he was the only one able to do that. But that's for another day. Maybe I'll do it like the day before the Star Rail live stream. Because I've been saying this for a while, that I think Sunday is gonna win the game. So maybe Sunday is gonna wish for the Trailblaze to Trailblaze. That would be his game-winning wish. And then I think the Trailblazer is gonna activate his Stellaron to save Himiko. But like I said, I'll do that like the day before the live stream, and I'll talk about the other. Oh, Stephen Lloyd, that's the little kid's name. That he's also supposed to be playable with Screwloom, but he's gonna be a 4 star. Um, what else? There's supposed to be a fire preservation, and then oh, I think I'm trying to remember, or I don't know. I don't know if the fire preservation was someone else, because there's 2 more people that was also quote unquote leaked, but now I'm starting to believe that was actually real, especially that Boo Hill. I mean, not Boo. Oh, Boo Hill was actually one of the characters. He was supposed to get a SP form, and he's still supposed to be Hunt, apparently. So that means he might become Emanator. My theory might be right. He might be Emanator to Aimland's bow at Acropolis. Oh God, dude, I cannot wait if that happens. Um. Oh, I think the fire preservation was one of the stone hearts, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, it was that. Then it was oh, you still have Pearl. Um, we know Nihilux is gonna be playable, but we see Nihilux in the leak from last year. But it's obvious she's gonna be playable because of the story that's happening so far this year. Damn, I'm trying to remember the other 2 people because I know one of them. Well, oh, it's a morning actor. It was a morning actor traveling on a merchant ship, I believe. The same merchant ship that Dong Hong was traveling from when he fled the lawful. And the morning actor met him. Apparently, that morning actor is supposed to be playable. I wonder if that will be Nihilux. That would be something. But anyways, and then the other one is supposed to be a samurai. I don't know if the samurai. I don't know if they said if the samurai was connected to anybody. Maybe they did. Like I said, it was from last year, so it was a long time ago, or a while ago. Because usually when I think of long time, I think of like 3+ years. But a year ago still is a long time. But yeah, all that stuff might be true. Especially that Aventurine and Robin got their SP. I wonder if other people that will come out will not only SP forms, just like Pearl. Like when Pearl comes out in Acropolis, is she also gonna have like a summer outfit type of thing? Is that like the Acropolis vibe? Almost like a vacation type of thing? Or is it only gonna be Adventure Island and Robin that's like summer themed characters? That should be pretty interesting. But yeah, I was so surprised that I saw that. Like I said, when I first saw it, I didn't even recognize that it was actual playable characters or a different like playable character, like a SP form. I literally thought it was just costumes that was gonna come out in either Himiko's update or the update after. And then when I went back to it, I realized that it was its own like SP form for both of them. But yeah, I think that's it. They showed one more Sandrone trailer. Nothing too crazy. It showed Alain curating her, helping her walk. That was pretty sweet. Her and Fontaine. Then it showed like Farina and Navia in the background. I believe also Chlorine, if I'm not mistaken. Then it showed Sandrone curating the robot that she has now and fighting enemies. Oh, Sandrone's name is Sandrone Guillotine. Or Guillotine. However the hell you pronounce it. I'd be forgetting sometimes. I think it's Guillotine though. Yeah, I think that's literally it. I think we could start. Because I know they made some like little posts in Hoya Lab also about like, stuff like with the moon. But all the super important stuff, all that stuff is like redacted. And I'm pretty sure it's redacted because I think one of them is probably gonna be Nubelong's name, and then the other one might be the pioneer's name, which is Jacob, and then probably talking about the third descender also. Oh, okay.
See? Told you they'd be here.
I'm still so surprised she don't have a costume yet.
Xavier! Oh, and Shiori and Farina too!
Ah, Hydro Archon above. If it isn't my darling camera operator and
Nubala?
clapper loader, a very happy Fontanalia festival to you as well.
I'm guessing you came back to celebrate with us?
Yep. And how about two? Even though the last festival had some unexpected hiccups, making the film was still super fun. Since you're all here together like this, you must be planning on entering the competition, right?
Of course! A celebration of the entertainment industry. No one who's anyone would choose to sit this one out. It only happens once a year, after all.
Fontaine Fashion Week might be more my speed, but the film festival brings in a lot of orders and boosts brand recognition, so I wasn't going to miss out either.
A few new awards have been added this year, too. Best Director, Best Costume Design, oh, and Best Camera Operation.
Ooh, sounds like we've got work to do. Come on, tell us! What's Musketeer Pictures film gonna be about?
Oh, about that.
What's wrong, Xavier? What's with that look? Oh, man. You weren't scammed by some shady investor again, were you?
No. Even I'm not naive enough to fall for something like that again. Besides, Thanks to the fine people here, Musketeer
Man, doing
Pictures has
fireworks
more
again?
than enough funds to
Bro,
shoot
what
without
the hell? Bro,
investors.
for like 2 weeks in
And
a
yet
row,
problems
every single day.
persist.
Like, literally
Huh?
every single day.
What do you mean?
They've been shooting fireworks. Like, what the hell is happening?
We were planning to replicate our past
There's not
success
even
and shoot
no
a film
holidays
based
or
on a
anything.
popular novel. But as we were holding
I don't know.
auditions for the female lead earlier today, a striking
They're gonna
young
be
mademoiselle
broke by the time
wandered
it's
in
4th of
by
July.
accident.
Then there's not gonna be no
Her
fireworks.
disposition was simply ethereal.
Wasted
The look
all
in
their
her
money for the
eyes,
past 2
somewhat
weeks.
melancholic. Oh, I wish you could have been there. The awe I felt can scarcely be put to words. You had to be there, friend. No matter where she stood, it was as if her surroundings, even the air itself, turned into the perfect shot.
Guess you found your lead actress then?
No, quite the opposite. My script is entirely unworthy of her. I fear it is. Nevertheless, I couldn't help but approach the mademoiselle to ask about her background and what brought her to Fontaine.
What did she say?
Sadly, she said her best friend was gone. After returning to her own homeland not too long ago, she decided to visit where her friend was from to remember them better.
Oh, no wonder she looked sad.
Yes, but that's when it struck me. Why not cast her as the lead in a film centered around her search for this old friend?
Huh? You're gonna rewrite the whole script? But is there even enough time? Isn't the prep work super complicated? We might not finish.
Think about the difficulties we faced with the Two Musketeers. We had to start from scratch back then, too. I'd say we're ahead of the game this time.
Guess so, but
Don't worry, Paimon. Shiori and I have evaluated the proposal, and we support Xavier's decision.
I won't really need to start on the costumes until the cast is finalized, so it's not too much extra work for me.
Oh, fair mademoiselles. How can I ever thank you?
Finishing the script would be a start. You know, compared to a commercial popcorn flick, I do prefer the idea of shooting a more artistic film. One that leaves a profound and lingering impact in the hearts of the audience.
I agree. True trendsetters are the people who dare to go against the grain.
True.
leave it to Director Farina to have a vision.
And then everyone copies
Honestly,
it, and then
though,
it gets
your
stale.
artistic passion for everyone at Musketeer Pictures is inspiring. Anyway, now that we've heard so much about this lead actress, Paimon's gotta know who it is! Ah! Columbina! What are you doing here?
Hello. I was just walking past when I heard you talking about me. So I
Oh,
came over.
she has her veil again.
Huh? You know Miss Columbina?
I thought it was gonna be off.
Wait a second. Does
Because
this
I
mean
have her veil off.
Columbina is the actress who inspired the whole rewrite? Yeah. Wait, so did you make the trip by yourself, Columbina?
Yes. I mentioned how I wanted to visit other nations once things settled down in Nodcry, remember? So I went to the curatorium to ask Never for advice. She told me about the film festival in Fontaine and said it might be fun to visit. I spoke to Llama before I left too, and she thought it was a great idea to get out for a bit. It's just, I received quite different travel advice from the two of them.
Oh? How so?
Well, Llama told me to go out and experience new things and make new friends.
Good advice.
What a wonderful suggestion. That's how a trip should be.
What about Nefer?
Make
She
connections to the
Don't
underworld.
trust anyone,
Oh.
and don't talk to strangers.
Oh, well.
I can understand that too. It shows this Nefer cares about you a great deal, Miss Columbina.
Yes. So I plan on combining their advice. All I need to do is turn strangers into friends, and then I can talk to them.
What a
Huh.
loophole.
Kinda makes sense, but also not.
Hey, Chiori. Oh, look who's back. Happy Fontanalia
Ah,
Festival, you two.
I wonder if Yomiya's gonna make an
Oh,
appearance
looks
again.
like we have a superstar in our
Even though I
midst.
doubt it.
How about an
But
autograph, Big Shot?
that'd be pretty cool. Oh my god, dude, Nuvolet and Columbino should meet.
Haha, very funny.
I hope that happens. I hope they meet. I completely forgot
All
about
settled
the
then?
potential of them meeting.
Yep, the Duke gave his blessing, and I cleared it with the Udex. During the festival,
Oh, and there
inmates with
goes
good
Risley.
behavior will get a chance to spend some time on the outside.
Under the stringent supervision of the Special Patrol, of course.
Risley! It's been a while! Happy Fontanalia Festival!
Does that mean Veronique and her brother will be at the festival?
During a specific window of time, sure. Doesn't hurt to give the inmates something to look forward to. A little sun'll do them some good, I think. This is a friend from your travels, I'm guessing. Thought I heard something along those lines?
Right! We should make some introductions, huh? Chevros, Risley, this is Columbina, a friend we met in Notcry.
Welcome to Fontaine, Miss Columbina. I bet the weather's been quite an adjustment.
Yeah,
What the hell was that? Why did she just punch him?
And not the good kind, I take it.
No, I quite like it. It's a lot warmer than Notcry.
Then what was the punch for?
Oh, should I not have done that? The flowers that bloom here are so vibrant, and the people are so kind. I just wanted to become friends as fast as possible.
That's what Sandrone does to
So
her.
that was meant as a gesture of friendship.
She
Is that right,
punches
Miss
her
Columbina?
as a way of showing that they're
Isn't
friends.
that what friends do?
Right. Might have been a bit premature in this instance, though. Your friend here is quite the character.
good thing we said something. You weren't seriously gonna go around punching every single person in Fontaine, were you?
No, just the ones I wanted to be friends with.
Okay.
That's not... What Paimon's trying to say is, maybe keep the punches to a minimum until after you're friends with someone.
If you say so.
You're quite the character, Miss Columbina.
So, are we friends?
Of course. Any friend of the Traveler is a friend of mine.
Yeah.
Okay. She just goes in for another punch. Oh my god. Imagine if she does that to Nouvellette.
When it comes to friends, you sure know how to pick 'em.
So Miss Columbina is the lead actress I've been hearing so much about. The whole thing about her aura is starting to make more sense.
You gonna be part of the film this time too, Chevros?
That was the plan. But now that Mr. Xavier has changed the direction, I don't think I'm in quite as many scenes. It's all for the best, though. A different crew asked me to help consult on some of their musket work.
Oh, sounds like our trusty musketeer is as popular as ever.
I'm just going where I'm needed. I'm more than willing to help with whatever this production needs as well.
Ah, well, speaking of, would you happen to know if there are scenic locations around the court of Fontaine that other crews haven't booked?
The festival's pretty popular this year, so there's not a lot left. You might just have to talk it over with the other productions and see if they'll let you squeeze in here and there.
I see.
Having trouble finding a filming location?
Yes, we made a last-minute decision to go down a different route, so the indoor locations we reserved are no longer a good fit. And it looks like all of the best outdoor spots have been taken.
You know, I might know a place. Good views, good atmosphere, and no production team has snatched it up.
That sounds perfect! Where is it?
You want me to reveal it just like that? Come on, let it be a surprise.
As much as that sounds riveting, I think we should divide and conquer. You go do that, and Director Farina and I will take Miss Columbina around the city to discuss lighting and styling. Is that alright with you, Miss Columbina?
Traveler?
Yeah, everyone here is our friend. So don't worry about a thing and just focus on enjoying your trip.
Okay.
All right, then the Traveler and I will go check out this potential filming location. It might even give me some inspiration for the new script.
I'll leave this to the Duke then. Until later, everyone. Maybe we'll run into each other on set.
Okay then. Lead the way, Risley. Paimon's not built for suspense. Let's get this show on the road.
Who said anything about roads?
Huh?
Alrighty. I'm doing the right thing, right? And I'm not just doing the event? Okay, yeah, I just want to make sure. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Now I wonder for the next set of people, because I think they're gonna end up buffing almost like everybody. Or they probably will buff every single old character. But I wonder when that happens, when they do the next round of people getting buffed. I wonder if it's gonna be another book, but from a different witch. Because the first one is Alice. This one is Barbalov. The next one, I don't know, probably Nicole. So I wonder if they'll keep on doing that until until all the old characters get buffed.
No way! You brought the winglet up to the surface?
It'd make quite the grand backdrop for a film, don't you think?
Paimon's more focused on the fact that this thing is supposed to be underwater, inside the fortress of Millipede.
True. And keeping up with the maintenance on a vessel this big is a lot of work. It takes a crazy amount of manpower just to keep it up and running.
Oh, Paimon kind of thought it just sat there until you needed it.
I wish it were that simple. The truth is the maintenance costs on this thing are substantial. So we decided to rent it out during the festival to earn some extra mora. Besides, the inmates are the ones who keep it in good shape.
They
Seeing
made
the fruits
it
of their labor
a
put to use
tourist
is a good
spot,
form of social
like the
rehabilitation.
in Trumpet. You know,
You really
I don't
thought
think
this
I've.
through.
Well, maybe I did when I was like in.
What you think, Xavier? Is this a good place to shoot?
Maybe
I've got it!
before middle
Good
school.
messieurs and
But I don't think I've
mademoiselles,
ever been
I've
inside the
got it!
Trumpet.
Gonna take that as a yes.
The beginning is the hardest part, and the
What would
opening
even
of this
be
film has
inside of
been
the boat
eluding me,
anyway?
but now I know just how it should start.
Like just
Glad
old
to hear it.
military
Thanks for bringing
airplanes,
us here, Risley.
Don't thank me
like
just yet.
planes from
This
like
isn't
World
quite
War
a done
II
deal.
or something. Is that
Huh?
all what's inside the
Done
boat
deal, is it
or on the
someone
boat?
already rented it out? You said no other production teams had snatched it up.
This person isn't affiliated with a production team. The rental fee was high enough to scare off plenty of other film crews, but she didn't blink. Made quite the generous offer, and didn't even attempt to haggle.
Do you know what she plans to use it for? I'd like to at least have a rough idea before going in to negotiate.
I didn't ask for the details, but I did see what looked like a fishing permit and a business license on her desk. My guess is she's planning on using it for some kind of restaurant or aquarium.
A floating restaurant is sure to attract people, but an aquarium sounds cool too. The views from the ship make it a great spot for a date.
The winglet might not be under my command right now, but it's always nice to see her admired.
A film is sure to drum up some good publicity as well. I do hope we can work something out with the current captain.
Well, guess we should head over and talk things out then.
Best of luck.
Okay, before I do that, because I saw a little box. Yep. Okay. Let's just, yeah. Wait, what is the description of this? Oh. The exact same stuff that he said. But I just wanted to make sure.
Wow! The winglet seems even bigger up close. The rooms are so spacious.
Oh, that
Who rented
music.
it out?
It's just like the order.
Hello? Anyone there?
I never remember how to pronounce that group's name. Narza something order. Every time you hear that music, it's something about to happen with them.
Perhaps the captain had business to attend to elsewhere.
But why rent such a massive boat just to have it sit here without even leaving so much as a note? Let's try again. Anyone there? Hello?
Seriously? Right now?
What is it gonna take to get some decent sleep
Said
Around
loudly.
here. Is a nap too much to ask for? Ugh.
What the hell does she do? I thought we was gonna meet her like
Aquarium's
somewhere
closed
else.
For the... Huh?
See Lolly?
Traveler! Paimon! Hold on.
Oh, they're really improving in their animation.
This is just great. How am I gonna go out dressed like this? What happened to my
Very
regular
nice.
clothes?
Oh, they're catching up to all their other games, so that's good.
The wash! I put them in the wash after I drank too much and fell into the fountain. Oh, this can't be happening. Am I seriously gonna go out like this?
Think we might have caught her at a bad time. See Lolly?
I don't want to hear it.
Hear what?
A single word about what I'm wearing. No comments, none. Is that clear?
Oh, yep. Crystal.
Huh? You think so? No, wait, I told you not to say anything! What was... her thoughts. I heard her thoughts. How could I forget about that? This is so embarrassing. I seemed a little too pleased to get that compliment, didn't I? Wait, the mind reading went both ways. Does that mean the Traveler's hearing all this too? You clearly did!
Huh? What did we do? Paimon's not following.
Nothing. It's nothing. Let's just move on. Did you need something? You're not here alone, I see.
Hello, I'm Xavier, a film director and producer from Fontaine.
Xavier.
I meant to introduce
I'm gonna end
myself
up calling
sooner.
him
I just
Xavier
didn't
by the
want
end of
to,
the stream.
interrupt.
No wonder we ran into each other in Fontaine of all places. You must also be in town for the festival then.
That's right! We're helping Xavier with his film. In fact, we were hoping to shoot some scenes on this boat. You're the one who rented it out, right, Seed Lolly?
Me? Rent a boat? I wish I had that kind of spare cash floating around. Not to mention the spare time. Don't get the wrong idea, though. I'm not here to sail off into the sunset and live out some cushy retirement life, okay? I'm not that old.
Then why you dress like...
You're about to say why you dress like a granny.
Well, I heard one of my favorite light novels was getting turned into a film, so I came to Fontaine to catch the premiere. Originally, I booked a room near the Opera Epicles, but I'm quite particular about where I sleep these days. I think it's an age thing. And that bed? Oh, I just couldn't sleep in it. I tried to find a different hotel, but with the festival, everything was completely booked. Just as I was worried I'd have to sleep under a bridge or something, I happened to spot a help wanted sign on the side of the road.
Oh, so you're here to take care of the boat?
No, I was hired to man the front desk. The pay is a bit low, but food and drinks are covered. And it includes room and board during the festival. Plus, the job is simple. So I thought I'd give it a shot.
Wow! They actually thought you'd be a good fit, huh?
Why'd she say it like
that? You don't think I'm cut out for it? All I have to do is tell people the aquarium isn't open yet. Other than that, I'm free to do whatever I want. It's a pretty sweet gig.
That's all?
Yeah, I was also kind of shocked. But it's not a lie. Head downstairs and see for yourselves. There's nothing but empty tanks. Not a marine animal in sight.
Did your boss mention anything about being open to film crews using this space? Our production was hoping to film on the deck for a few scenes.
No. That never came up. You could just ask her.
Oh, she's around? What kind of person is she? We should know what we're heading into.
She's nice enough, I suppose. Pretty reasonable, too. Even offered for me to move to a bigger cabin if I was too cramped. Back at the Masters of the Nightwind, I'm used to being the one giving orders. But working under her doesn't feel like being bossed around. She seems to respect what I think.
Wow, she sounds like a great boss.
She did tell me she'd rather not be disturbed, though. She's been working on an important project, so I'd keep it brief.
Got it. Thanks for the heads up.
All right, the captain's quarters are this way. I can take...
She's working on going to the moon.
Whatever. I doubt she'll care. Just follow me.
Alain's final gift. Even though I think his final gift is just her
Miss
being
Guillotin?
alive.
These visitors
being
were hoping
free.
to ask you about something.
That's the final gift. Sandrone being Sandrone, having her own wish. I don't think it's literally something.
I thought I said to limit the interruptions. Just tell them the aquarium is still...
Sandrone, you're here? Huh? You know each other?
Are you okay, Sandrone? Do you still remember us? Everyone was so upset after what happened. We all missed you so much.
Miss Seat Lolly, why don't you escort this gentleman to the reception area for a cup of tea? I have something to discuss with these two in private.
Ah, I see. Right this way, Mr. Xavier.
Sandrone?
I really can't go anywhere without running into you two, can I?
Are you okay? During the battle, your core, it was...
Destroyed by that bastard Dottore. That's right. But as you can see, I'm fine now. No major issues. Or at least,
I wonder
there
if she
shouldn't
knows if
be.
he's dead.
Oh, what a relief!
She should know that he's dead, right?
Why didn't you tell us sooner?
Or
come back to see
his
your
segments
friends?
is dead. You know, that whole Escher thing. I
Now
don't
that
want to go
have
down
the
that rabbit
chance,
hole right now.
I just want to say...
I think
Thank
because
you
of
for
Escher,
saving me.
he will still be alive.
Huh? Don't get the wrong idea. I only saved you so we could complete that formula and defeat Dottore once and for all. Even if he did crawl back from the grave to make us all miserable again.
That doesn't matter. You're still a hero.
All right. But it wasn't just me. All I did was lend my brilliant mind to the cause and take care of one part of the plan. Although, I'm not denying it would have fallen apart without me.
You got that right. You're amazing. But how did you go from a, you know...
From a lifeless pile of scrap to looking like this?
Well, my mom was trying to put it a bit more gently, but... yeah.
Where do I even start?
Well, you better start. Uh-oh. That music.
Curse it all!
The last couple times you heard that was with Dottore.
Where am I? Did we do it? How much time has passed? I'm not in one of that lunatic's experimental labs, am I? Wait, Fontanian Decor. Books from the Research Institute. Phew. One thing at a time. Initiate self-diagnostics. Assess the extent of the damage. Cut power to compromised, non-essential components. Then reconstruct available action modules. Severe damage to the core. Dottore, you bastard. Polonia?
Bro, I just love how she keeps calling him a bastard. I find that so funny.
Polonia, wake up! Activate! You're in even worse shape than me. Internal gears and energy circuits are barely intact. Extreme damage to the core, just like me. Rebooting is off the table. Even if I could repair the damage, I don't know if... You used up all your critical energy in those final moments, didn't you? To protect the core of that guy in the hat, and the numerological array. Wait, the array. Yes! The prototype is still here. But can I even run it in this state? Whatever. I have to try. I just need to confirm one thing. Activate the numerological array. Connect the computing core to my body. Just like I thought. It needs too much computing power. Cut off power supply to all functions except the thinking module. Please. I just need to ask one question. Initiate query regarding the 3 Moon Sisters. How many living moon goddesses are there in possession of the Trilunar Authority? 1. It worked. You did it, Columbina. You made it back. How did I survive? The self-diagnostics showed damage severe enough to shut me down for good. What triggered the reboot? Huh? A built-in message? Only visible after a core reboot. The final gift.
Oh.
Alain! Were you the one who gave me the second chance? But why now? What activated it? What is that? A vision? Wait, no. It's a
Dude, what the
stellar
hell? There's
linchpin?
so much is happening, like, in a short time span. Like,
A stellar linchpin?
huh.
What's that?
You can think of it as a rare kind of vision. As for what causes one to manifest, well,
Interesting.
that's still unknown. But in Snezhnaya, or in Afatui's research at least, it's believed to have some connection to the third descender.
The third descender?
It's
We know his
probably...
remains were used to create the Gnosis, but
Hold on.
this is the first we're hearing about a stellar linchpin.
It's probably the sun. The Cerista sun. That's giving out the linchpins. Because I think he's semi-alive. Almost like what Capitano is in right now. I think he's almost in that same like state of quote-unquote alive and quote-unquote dead. I think the Cerista sun is the same thing. But the Cerista sun is just inside the Kresnik torch. So maybe it's him that's giving out the linchpins. And I don't think it's the Cerista. It can't be the Cerista. I don't even think this the Cerista is giving out the normal cryovisions. Probably someone else. Most likely it probably is. That would make sense for her to be doing it. But I don't know, for some strange reason, it's probably, who the hell knows? Maybe it's that Noi dude. That might secretly be the Cryo Dragon Rebirth. That's a Fae. But yeah, we'll see. But hopefully they actually at least talk about where the stellar linchpin comes from. I don't know if they're gonna answer it in this update. I hope they do. Because I feel like that's something that could be answered in this update without, like, spoiling a whole bunch of stuff in Snezhnaya. But
You knew
we just
about
gotta
the
see.
remains? Right, of course. Look who I'm talking to. Yes, the Heavenly Principles used the remains of the third descender to create the seven Gnosis as a means to consolidate the Archon system. Visions result from that same system, so extrapolating from there, it's clear that the manifestation of a vision is also, to some extent, related to the third descender. Still following?
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. What do you mean, sort of? She did a pretty good explanation. Bro, I swear. Why sometimes games be making... only like in gacha games. Because I've realized that, like in normal games, well, sometimes they do it in normal games, but a majority of gacha games, the main character be like semi-stupid sometimes. Like, I don't like why. I don't understand that.
For those that wield them, visions serve as a means to channel elemental power. The same is true of stellar linchpins. The difference is that
When wielding elemental energy, stellar linchpin users often exhibit a unique kind of power that seems to come from beyond to that. It's believed that when a stellar linchpin manifests, impurities from the remains of the third descender get fixed in place. Hence the name. That's also believed to be the source of the strange power I just mentioned. We've heard that visions can appear when someone has a really strong wish or desire. Stellar linchpins sound kind of similar, so does that mean... Huh? Oh, don't look at me like that. I've never had any
why
grand
cryo,
wishes
though?
or aspirations. Just a list
Because
of
with
things
cryo
that
is
drive me up the
usually a
wall.
betrayal.
So if you're asking why this thing appeared, I have no clue.
Would
All
it
I
be
know is
seen
that
as like
without it,
Alain's
the
gift as a
Alain left
betrayal
me, this
to her?
built-in second
I guess.
chance, never would have triggered. The damage to my core was too severe. But thanks to the stellar linchpin's manifestation, it did trigger. And after my core rebooted, I was able to repair the damage to my body. I also managed to import the numerological array, along with some of Polonia's surviving algorithms, into this form. Wait, does that mean Polonia is... Yes. Unfortunately, Polonia is... beyond repair. Oh, we're so sorry to hear that. But you also mentioned something about a final gift? Yes. Alain often spoke to me about wishes and desires when he was alive. I suppose he thought there might come a day when I wished for something, and was willing to sacrifice my own life to fulfill it. So he left me a chance to start over. No, never. Alain once said I was his proudest masterpiece. That might sound boastful coming from me, but it's also an undeniable fact. After Alain died, I started studying how Polonia and I worked. Polonia is essentially a computational machine, so it wasn't difficult to figure out the mechanical principles there. But when it came to my own structure, that's when Alain, the Lord Artificer's true greatness, struck me once again. I attempted to imitate it when I created Catherine, but in the end, she turned out to be nothing more than a superficial replica.
So that's how Catherine came about.
His creations go.
Interesting. Okay.
Impressive.
I thought Catherine was made just to be
No,
like an
she's
adventurers
nothing compared
guild
to what Alain was able
person.
to create. Some of the mechanical
But
principles
she was
of my
literally
own
trying to
core
create
are still
herself.
a complete mystery
Huh.
to me. Keeping that gift hidden wasn't even a challenge for him. Just a shame I had to waste it on fighting Dottore. I just couldn't stand the thought of him coming out on top. If you put it that way, the world owes me a whole lot then, doesn't it? Wait, but all
I
this still
suppose
doesn't
so.
explain what you're doing here. Risley said you rented the ship and even had some kind of fishing permit? That's because I'm trying to go back to the place Alain and I lived when he was alive. My former home, I suppose you could say. The second chance wasn't the only part of the gift. According to the message, Alain left me a few other things that are stored in the house we shared together. I'm hoping that whatever he left me can help fix certain anomalies in my rebooted core. And help me understand why I received a stellar linchpin in the first place. Okay, so go back then. What does that have to do with fishing? And to think I'm talking to the saviors of Fontaine. Did you forget that the water levels have been rising for centuries? I can't just go back to the place I used to live because now it's underwater. Oh, right. With the rising water levels and changes in terrain, it's not just a matter of finding where it is, but also clearing away any sediment or debris. But Fontaine law prohibits unauthorized individuals and organizations from excavating underwater ruins. A Melazine caught me the minute I even made an attempt. Why not apply for authorization then?
take too long.
And face the endless slog of Fontanian bureaucracy. No thanks. Besides, I'm a Fatui harbinger. The diplomatic implications alone would be enough to give the gestionnaires at the Palais Mermonia a headache. A fishing permit, on the other hand, isn't difficult to obtain at all. Minimal paperwork required, and under the name Guillotin, the application was a cinch.
So you're exploiting a legal loophole?
Am I? That underwater home belongs to me. If I happen to chance upon
She
it while
made it
doing
sound
some
so menacing.
fishing, what's the issue with that?
I mean, yeah, she's right,
Of
but
course,
it's
I
not like
do have to
she's
catch
using some
fish to
loophole
put
to
in the
kill
aquarium,
someone or
just in
something.
case the gestionnaires
Jeez.
come to check up on things. That's also the reason I hired someone to man the front desk.
Huh? But isn't that kind of a waste? He went to all the trouble of getting a business license and rented out this giant ship. Just for show?
If you want to run an aquarium that bad, be my guest. Use the facilities however you want. I'm certainly not going to stop you. All I want is to go back home and see what other gifts Alain wanted me to inherit. Hold on. Enough about me. What are you two even doing here?
Seriously? They've been in there forever. The reaction when they saw each other was strange, to say the least. You're lucky I was nice enough to leave the room and give them some space. Back in the Masters of the Night
What the hell
I'm
is
the
she
one
doing?
who gets to kick people out. Just what I'm
Okay.
talking about. Should I cast a little eavesdropping spell? Oh, no, what am I thinking? I'm Granny Eastley, the great shaman of the Masters of the Nightwind. I can't do something like that. This is just ridiculous. Making me wait out here for so long? Where's their respect for their elders?
Oh, here they are.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Were you back there arguing or something? What took you so long?
The two of you are already acquainted with Miss Guillotin, then?
Guillotin.
Yep.
I'm also gonna forget that. I'm gonna end up just saying guillotine again.
Sandrone agreed to let us shoot on the ship, but it has to be when she's not here.
When she's not here?
That's right.
You'll excuse me if I didn't exactly ask for this little reunion. I wasn't planning on seeing anyone.
I wonder what those little
Like
butterfly
I said,
things
my core is severely
or
damaged.
firefly things,
Even with the
whatever the hell
gift,
those
there
are
are
supposed to be.
anomalies that are making things unstable.
Actually, I should know what that is.
I don't even know if
Those
I can
look
continue
familiar.
to function without issues.
But
So
anyways,
the priority
those
is
little
to fix these anomalies and get answers
mechanical
to my own
insects.
questions.
Are those supposed to be like
I
her
can see the
eyes
people that need seeing.
in Fontaine? Like, is she just watching
Anyway,
people in
just let
Fontaine?
Sandrone know when you plan to film Xavier, and she'll
Like, what is the point of that?
steer clear.
I do hope I'm not causing Miss Guillotin too much trouble.
No! She just wants to keep a low profile for her own, complicated reasons. She doesn't want anyone else to know she's here.
Understood. I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Oh, and see Lale?
Huh? You mean Miss Guillotin? What does she want? Oh, please don't let it be about the pajamas.
What? The seventh of the Fatui Harbingers?
Why are you telling me all this?
I asked the Traveler about you, and I've decided it's best to be open in this instance. I can understand if you would rather not work for a Harbinger. Regardless, the room on the ship is yours to keep. You're an acquaintance of the Traveler, and I plan to honor that.
Wait, she's actually nice? It's not a problem.
The captain also worked for the Fatui, and he helped Natlan a great deal. We know that there are good people among your ranks. Besides, I've been around long enough to know what it means to earn one's keep. This isn't Natlan, and I don't expect special treatment. Besides, sitting at a desk isn't exactly back-breaking work.
I appreciate that perspective, great shaman.
Seat Lolly. Just call me Seat Lolly. That title makes me sound so... old.
Well, Seat Lolly, the Traveler and I are looking for something, so we'll be heading underwater together soon. I'll leave the ship in your care while we're gone.
Together? How often?
Not too
Bro,
often.
she's getting jealous.
We're heading out in a bit, but I'll be available if you need something.
You couldn't, go alone?
You know what?
I wanted to.
You know,
But she was
now that
concerned
I
about my
say that,
physical
you know
well-being.
who Sit Lolly
So she
kind of
offered to
reminds
come
me
with.
of? With her obsession of the
Guess
main
my
character?
mental well-being
She reminds
means
me of
nothing, then.
Camellia from Woolwa. Because Camellia is so obsessed with Rover.
Just be quick about the whole thing, okay?
Okay, before I leave,
Miss Guillotin is so generous.
I want to go to
We
that
talked it
room.
over, and she agreed to let our crew come over and do some test shots while you two are out.
Yeah, I want to see if I can interact with anything. It just goes around. What is the whole point of this thing? I don't know. I'm thinking so far she created these things. And these are just like her eyes and Fontaine. Because we also saw, well, we saw one in the festival that I interacted with. And there might have been also another one when all of them was talking with Conlabina. I think I saw 2 of these things. Actually, hold on. Is there one out here also? Well, I'm not gonna go too crazy. Actually, bro, I should just be continuing with the story. Okay, no, we're not gonna. We'll do that another time.
All right. Our first stop is the Barrel region. After Alain left the Fontaine Research Institute, he lived in seclusion somewhere around there. Huh. This place has changed a lot. Guess I really have been gone for a long time. Let's look around and see what we can learn. Oh, and don't forget to catch a few to take back. We need to keep up appearances, remember?
Okay.
Poisson isn't too far from here, right? It's all a bit nostalgic, I guess. Back when I lived here, all this was still above water. All right, I have a general understanding of the terrain changes and sediment accumulation. We can stop here for now.
So back to the spaceship? Spaceship. Back to the ship.
That went smoother than expected.
Why did my brain go to
I
spaceship?
appreciate the help.
No problem. You
Ay,
doing
ay,
okay
ay.
though, Sandrone? Seeing your home look nothing like you remember, that can't be easy.
I'm fine. Times change. People change.
Oh.
That's the one thing you can actually count on. I made peace with that a long time ago. You should head back and put them in the aquarium tanks. We finished ahead of schedule, so your crew is probably still on the ship. I'll follow in a bit.
Right. Xavier said he was gonna test out a couple of shots.
Looks like she's gonna go to Navia's hideout.
I'm sure. I want to take another look around on my own.
Okay then. Want us to let you know when the filming is done?
No need. Columbina relies on Kuvaki to perceive her surroundings. In Nodcry, her senses are heightened because Kuvaki is everywhere. But here, as long as she doesn't activate her abilities, her range of perception should be equivalent to an average person's line of sight. I figured that out back in Snezhnaya.
That's oddly specific.
I have hiding from her down to a science. So, what? Things might be a bit different now that she's merged with the Moon Sisters, but I doubt there's been a drastic change. The point is, you two can head back. Don't worry about me.
Okay, if you say so. Come find us on the ship if you need anything.
What did you leave for me, Alain? Did you know I would come back? Or did you make it so I would have to?